want every surface in this house to gleam and sparkle.
The post's just arrived, Mum.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm a huge fan of the show, 6 seasons. And when you think this can get any bigger, the movie. So the scale of this production was amazing. It's like visually stunning. You look great. So how do you feel to be back?
Yeah, it was lovely. It was like a family reunion. You know, you don't want them too often, but when they come along and everyone's in a good mood, and we had a great time getting back together.
What is it?
The King and Queen are coming to stay.
What? Here we go.
I'm also a producer, so I kind of know how, you know, the shooting of something going. And I always know that any dinner sequence is a nightmare. So, and you got like, I don't know, you are like...
So many
since the first season. So it is really like that? So how complex is
it? Has anyone ever calculated how many hours?
I calculated. It was roughly, I think I added them all together, it would be roughly 3 months, 24 hours a day.
Straight.
That we were in...
Day and night. Oh, my
over the 6 years, something like that. So, yeah, you're quite right. The dinner scenes can be a complete nightmare. And, you know, when we were doing the TV show, you always sort of skip through the script to see how many there were in a given episode. Because, well, there was one sequence that took 3 days, I remember.
A royal luncheon, a parade, and a dinner. I'm going to have to sit down.
But actually, the movie, you know, because again, this family reunion was we had a finite, a finite number of weeks. So actually, you know, and the big main dinner sequence in this is such a joy to watch that.
And
for the butler,
Yeah.
who was standing behind
Exactly.
Another
people
story.
on his feet, wearing grooves in the ground, saying nothing. It was a strain. Yeah, it was an exercise in patience.
I need your help, Carson.
I'll be there in the morning, my lady.
So it's true that the food was real and hot.
Well,
and
yeah, I mean, it tastes good in the morning, but then we're there in the afternoon. It's kind of a different story, but that's not her
It's a
fault.
fish
Yeah.
dish.
Yeah.
Well, a lesson was learned in season 1 when it was salmon, I think, and it was in season 1 there was we had mainly candles you know, to light by, and so the room got very, very hot. So by mid-afternoon, this salmon was really so the lesson was learned that after that, if the dish was allegedly salmon, it was actually chicken dressed up.
I am their Majesty's chef. I want the honey boy now.
He wants a clip round the ear now.
So working with Alistair, who is an amazing guy who know everything. So how, you know, tough, how, you know, because he's correcting, you know, all the behavior, all, you know, the manners and all that. So.
Yeah, the oracle, we call him. Well, when we first started, you remember he gave us a talk, and so we all had to go, like we were at university having a lecture. But it was so fascinating, entertaining, and informative. And from that one time, I took so much of that into what we did in the future seasons. And he used to do it every year for the new characters that would be coming in.
She is a scheming little minx. What piffle you talk.
There is no need to argue.
I never argue. I explain.
Like when I watch the show, you believe that these people live like that. So it's not like, oh, this is like, no. It's like,
Yeah,
and
I
also,
think it really shows that detail. It's like seeing the bizarre rituals of an exotic tribe, isn't it? Well, it is really, because you're getting an insight into a different tribe that you probably don't know about. But to see the way the men always stand and the servants, are, you know, and he told us little things like the back of a chair is not to rest against.
I learned that.
It's for
you need to
it's
sit like this.
It's for the servants to pull in and out, but you stand upright. You know, so you don't put your hands or elbows on the table because after grace has been said, the table belongs to the Lord. You know, things like that. And that affects the way you behave, and it makes the acting a lot easier.
It's amazing the degree to which the audience has responded to that. I mean, I'm always really fascinated that they just love going into another world and just immersing themselves in the detail, in the names, in the rituals of things. It's a kind of, I guess, a human need.
So final question, after 6 seasons and now the movie, can I know what is a weekend? Finally.
Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, thank you.
Downton Abbey is the heart of this community, and you're keeping it beating. Here they come now. Mr. Mosley?